Hey, what's up, everybody? Through the wonders of the internet, little old me gets to have a one-sided conversation with my man Ice Cube here. This conversation I'm having with Ice Cube is happening the day after Joe Biden had a town hall and Trump had a town hall. But for some reason, they couldn't debate together. With that said, let's just jump into this convo for educational purposes.
What's happening, fam?
What's up?
You already know how I get down.
Yeah.
Over the last few months, I've been really going deep into this political space.
That's what's up.
Reading a lot of history.
I feel you.
Trying to understand how systems work.
Oh.
Not getting caught up in anybody's rhetoric.
All right.
But looking for my damn self.
It's over. He looking for his damn self. It's over. Let's hope he looks in the right places. I got a few suggestions. One of my all-time favorites, Black Rednecks and White Liberals by Thomas Sowell, Dr. Thomas Sowell. But let's keep going.
And just trying to figure out why we continue to, flounder at the bottom.
Ask me. Look, man, it's as complicated and as simple as this. We live in a capitalistic society. Our economy is based on capitalism. But Americans descended of slaves, the ADOS, us, our culture and values got hijacked in the 60s, bruh, after the civil rights movement. Well, kind of before that too, but basically now our culture and our values are more in line with socialism than with capitalism. When they were more in line with capitalism, like after the Civil War, when the Black family was on the uptick in every category, right? We were more capitalist in nature. That's why we had our own banks, our own, everything, hotels and all this stuff. But all you get out of that narrative from back then is we did that because of racism. No, we did that despite racism, right? And where can you find out that information that I just mentioned? Hey, here's another book. And for those of you guys out there who can't read because you were taught at a school in urban America, I feel sorry for you. But hey, if the newly emancipated can read, so can you. You can do it. So here in the book, it tells you that in the 60s, the African American Teachers Union in New York decided for everybody that, hey, American culture is not for us. This white culture, as they called it, is not for us. We need a new culture, meaning, implying that there was an old culture. And the new culture they proposed is basically Marxism. Socialist Marxism. And so since the 60s, I'm sure the African American Teachers Union of New York wasn't by itself in this thought, because I grew up in Detroit. And yes, it's a socialist community. So if you're a socialist in a capitalistic economy or society, whichever one you want to choose, you're going to struggle. Flip that. If you're a capitalist in a socialist society, you're going to struggle. So, bruh, you're a capitalist. You may not know it, but you own several businesses. You make several products for profit. You're there, bruh. You just got to realize it. And I ain't trying to preach down to you or nothing like that, because look, man, we the same age pretty much, and I'm pretty much just coming to this realization the other day. So there's my humble pie. But let me let you keep talking, bro. I'm taking all the wind out of your sails.
You know, what is it? And what I found is that it's systems in place, as we all know. It ain't because, you know, we ain't doing what we supposed to do as Black people, because of course we all can do better. You know, there's shit that we need to do to clean up ourselves and our community. But besides that shit, the system is fucked up. It's just designed totally. And not only designed, but there's a dedication to keeping us at the bottom of this country.
Now, you can view it like that. When you say us, and you say us meaning Black people, well, being Black is a permanent feature. Like, I can't not be Black, right? I ain't had nothing to do with being Black. I'm born Black. The world perceives me as Black. I'm Black. It ain't how you're born, it's how you live. So when you say us, if you say us as socialists, then yeah, there's systems in place to make your life hell. It's called a capitalist system. But if you look at us as individuals who can make choices, the road gets a lot brighter. All right, bro, keep going.
And I don't know if we can count on any parties to get us about the shit, to be honest.
You can't. I can't. We can't. You know why I know that? This really, really, really wise American named Dr. Thomas Sowell once said, in all his research, he has never found any group of people on the planet in the history of this planet that has gone from poverty to prosperity via politics. So, what does that tell me? We can't rely on politicians to get us out of poverty. Got to rely on ourselves.
So we are going to have to do a lot of things different as a Black community. We have to pool our resources. We have to think about ourselves. You know, we love all the other races of the world, but at some point we got to figure out how do we get ahead, because everybody's on top of us but us, or everybody's on top but us. And shit ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna survive this.
Nope.
The way it's going. It's just designed.
You're right. They ain't gonna survive.
I can't see the future. So we gotta change this shit. Everybody's been mad at me because I haven't been on the fucking, you know, the gravy train of these candidates, you know, especially Joe Biden and Harris. You know, I don't trust none of them. No president has done right by us. So I don't trust none of them. So putting our hopes and dreams behind any of them just don't work. We gotta make them do what we want them to do. And there's only a few ways to do that. Now, I've been making contacts, trying to, you know, talk about these real issues, you know. You know, straight up, I believe the Democrats they've been nice, you know, they've been cordial, so to speak. You know, I don't really see them pushing their policies in any different direction. You know, they're still talking this minority, people of color shit that don't necessarily include us, that don't necessarily include Black Americans, especially descendants of slaves. ADOS.
Right.
American descendants of slaves. That ain't specifically us, it's everybody. We ain't gonna get shit. Because when you look around, everybody hates us. So we still at the bottom of that.
But I got to disagree with you there, bro. It's a lot of love out there, but that legacy media that, you know, unfortunately you've made a lot of money with, well, fortunately for you, but that legacy media, man, it'll have you thinking everybody in the world hates us. But, you know, I've traveled, I've lived abroad, man. I found that to be totally wrong. But, you know, everybody has their life experiences, and I ain't going to discredit yours, but mine have been more positive than negative.
So, you know, I think the Democrats, they got every black celebrity and shit on their team, so they just figure, you know, tell kids shut the fuck up and vote. And so I ain't gonna do that.
Don't do that, bro.
Push the program. We got a program. I'm pushing it on everybody. We also met with the Republicans and shit. They brought us in. We talked to them. They've moved their agenda a lot because of what we said.
And I gotta just say, it's effed up that black folks are now trying to crucify you, bro, for just speaking to Trump. Man, come on, man. I hope at the end of this election cycle, more and more people, well, they're already starting to see the hypocrisy from the left. The fact that you're trying to, you know, you use your platform to actually make significant changes in the black community, searching for ways, trying to figure out how to uplift a whole group of people. And then the very same people are like, sell out Uncle Tom. Dude, got love for you, bro. So if everybody walk away from you, I won't. And what I would suggest is you walk away.
You know, they put $500 billion on the table, and
money talks.
You know, but who knows? You know, who knows what's gonna really happen? You know, I just know one of them gonna win, and I don't know if it can really matter to us. We gotta just push whoever is in there, because ain't nobody really solved our problems.
Again, capitalism, individual freedom comes with individual responsibility, man. So no one in government is supposed to solve our problems, right? It'd be nice if they did, but problem solving starts at home. No government agency helped you when you produced the NWA first album, man. You did that. You and the fellas did that on your own. That's what America's about. Now, if you want the government to do everything for you, sorry, man, you got to go to China or Russia. That's communism. But I know you know that, but maybe you haven't put the pieces together. But I don't know.
You know, people say we can't take another 4 years of this. And black people, we could take anything. Shit. I mean, Joe Biden, you know, the Democrats, I believe they owe us. Will they do right by us at the end of the day? Who knows? You know, I think the plan they have is you know, they're doing a lot when it comes to safety and police and all this shit, but you know, that dough is thin. Everybody's money is thin. I mean, we're not gonna get no respect in this country without the cash. We ain't gonna get no respect in this country without having money in our community. It just ain't gonna happen.
Nope.
It's not gonna happen. So everybody could be mad at me, pissed off at me. You know, I don't give, you know, hey, y'all know what it is. I'm trying to get to the truth. I ain't about to be part of nobody program. Ain't nobody gonna, you know, get me to back down. And if y'all don't want to hear the truth, then that's your, that's kind of a personal problem. I'm gonna keep spitting it how I see it, and I think the problem is we're a little too one-sided, and we need to hold everybody to the fire and make sure everybody do what they're supposed to do when it comes to Black people, not get caught up in a whole lot of white people business. Need to worry about our own, what's going on with us. And then when we get what we gotta get, then we'll, welcome everybody. But
let me ask you. So you did a couple of songs about this, but one of the premises of, or one of the themes running through one of my books is, well, my book, Our Two Societies, is why do Black people, when they get successful, have to leave Black America to feel successful? How come we can't build a community where we're so successful, safe, affluent, nice, peaceful, forward moving, forward thinking, that we're attracting other people to our communities? Well, I'll tell you one thing, if that was happening, less and less people would be relying on Democrats.
We got to make a decision, and we got to push people to do something.
Yeah.
To do something big.
For sure.
Do it right now.
All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you're here this long, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, be safe out there. Peace.